Everybody, it is I, your favorite VTuber Android Arrowhead here with some more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Good stuff, excellent stuff. Let's get back to trial by investigation day. Okay, well, whatever. We're doing stuff, talking to Gumshoe, everyone's favorite detective, Gumshoe, Detective Man, Detective Gumshoe, yeah. Alright. The case. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. Give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. But why not? Huh? Well, it's just the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal. Can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lena Sky's sister. Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister? Just please investigate this case carefully. Okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way. No, yeah, wrong voice. Hey, pal. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way. You might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. It's a sensitive issue with us these days. So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh, well, nothing. Really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean this time? Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. None of you? I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down pat. Isn't there anything else you could be doing? The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall. It's gonna take me a little bit to get the right Gumshoe voice. Hey there, pal. Hey, pal. Pal. You're my pal. Hey, pal. How you doing, pal? Edgeworth. Pal. I'm Dick Gumshoe. Still the greatest name translation of all time. Officer Marshall. Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. A patrolman in charge of the crime scene. It's unheard of, pal. Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened? We have to find out a little more of what's going on with Edgeworth. Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Oh, congratulations. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently, he's forgotten. I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award, even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers? Must be because of the rumors. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this? Eh? Hey, pal, this is the detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. My mistake. But didn't you work together with him in criminal affairs? Whoa, now I remember! Bruce Goodman. He's the victim! An amazing detective, everyone. He's just the best. That's what I thought. Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? So, this ID card belonged to the victim? He was a detective, like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Do you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground when we found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transferal. Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot. And Lena's confessing as much. Or Lana's confessing as much. Lana and I think it's Lana, because Lena doesn't really have the same ring to it as Emma, but like Lana kind of does. Either way. He's in a tough spot again. Again? Oh yeah, that murder trial I was a part of. Yeah, that's the one. Well, it all started with the murder of the defense attorney, Hammond. But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent. Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. No, they're not right, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. I had no idea he was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet in this one. He's doing this for all of us. Let's see, do I have anything else I could present him with? Detective, here's my attorney's badge. You show this to me every time we meet, pal. Real men show their police badge. Enough said. I wish I had a badge. Even an ID card would be nice. Wait, speaking of ID cards, I found that detective's card, didn't I? Already did that bit. Already did it. So... guess I should examine this thing, the mascot. I was wondering about that. What, the Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece. It's a masterpiece. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal. Nice work. It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances and So it just dances until the batteries die. Poor Blue Badger. Fated to dance until it drops. Blue Badger panel added to the court record. Really? Alright. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is, what was his name? The guy in the parking lot. And that'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. Detective Gumshoe's letter of introduction adds to the court record. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there and no one will look at you twice, pal. Should a police officer really be saying that? Oh well, I'll take it. February 22nd, prosecutor's office. Underground parking lot. Looks like the investigation is still ongoing. I have to be getting back to the shop. So, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, it's her. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, still here? Oh, hello. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs too? What happened to the security guard? Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd. You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd. Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I'll warn you, fan letters go to me. Fan letters to me go right into the spittoon. Fan letters to me go right in the spittoon. Meanwhile, everyone, my fan letters don't exist because I don't have a P.O. box. So, yeah. Anyway, I guess if you really like me, shout at me on Twitter. I don't know. My Twitter handle is the thing everyone else sees everywhere. On my Twitter channel. Arc Arrowhead. Anyway. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? Gumshoe? Ah, that old cow dog? You holding a birthday party or something? Huh? Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation. Ah, I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? I'm a defense attorney. That's why. No worries. This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe better than a blood test. I guess I'd better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me... Hey, wait a sec. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny. Note to self. Police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? I say I won't be needing this anymore. Detective Gumshoe's letter of introduction, or invitation, crumpled and discarded. Alright. So we're back to the cell phone that is the size of a laptop. This looks like a cell phone. Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to. What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Check it out. Right, let's check it out. Actually, probably need to move myself a little bit for this so I can see the controls. Nope. Zoom in and out. That's it. Oh, and I can rotate it. Would you look at that? Aha! Detective Arrowhead on the case again. This phone's still on the redial screen. Redial? Redial? Mr. Wright, most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised I didn't know about it. Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you never know with people from your generation. Whatever. Let's check this phone out. Now to see who the owner of this phone called last night. Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button. Accurate. Accurate. Let's get the Silver Stereo ringtone. Let me guess, it's Edgeworth. Hey, that song! I know that. Hey, what's going on over there? Sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you? Well, yeah. Whose phone is this, anyway? It was on the ground over there. Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prosecutor Skye. What? It's my sister's? She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody, right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds, according to this. Who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now, one of those newfangled ringtones. Oh, that? Oh, I'm sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. Wrong number. I hope you're not lying. They'd shoot you for that in Texas, partner. Good thing we're in Japanifornia. Uh-oh. I haven't cited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Cell phone adds to the court record. Now, unfortunately, the dead body turned into a bunch of tape, so we're gonna have to really figure this one out. This rope, is it? Yep. Related in the outline of the victim's body. So, wait. The victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him. You've got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. Maybe Maya would, you don't know. This appears to be the car where the body was found. It looks like the lock on the trunk is busted. The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Quite a luxury car. It just screams I have money to burn. Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. Let's see, what else? B block is through here. That's where visitors park. Look and see the Lunchland car over there. Far in the distance. Or close in the distance, and it just starts playing that one track from FF14. You're still here. Da da da. Da 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 da. Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. Yeah, I like the cute design on the door. I can see a cartoon cow munching down on the juicy looking steak. Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy? Just don't think too deeply about it and you'll be fine. A block. This area is reserved for prosecutors. Defense attorneys are relegated to B block. I dream of the day when I'll be able to park my car here. You have a car? I'll go over to B block to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright. I'm not planning on giving up my job that soon. An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water. It's heavy! Oh, I can't even budge it! The drum over here is on its side. Wait, oh no! I'll hide in here and do a stakeout. I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested. What? I'm not suspicious. I mean... Aren't you? Wait, hold on. There's 1 and there's 3. Where's 2? Now that we can talk with this here, Marshall, I propose we discuss some, things with him. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you be a little more specific? Grace Goodman. He was a detective, right? Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he means the witness. I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Starr. One stab to the chest. A fine piece of work. This here is the autopsy report. Goodman's autopsy report added to the court record. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prospector Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. So, there's no motive. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason he didn't... That's one reason he didn't... Alright. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the Chief Prosecutor. Chief Prospector. Damn it, messed up the line. That's one reason why I didn't do a lot of work with the Chief Prospector. But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot. So it seems. I called an unarmed man to a shootout in high noon. I called an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. Marshall. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective. You call me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. Huh? I was one of them fancy shoot detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh, really? Now he tells me. Well, you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So, why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime. That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Hey! Fuck off, Marshall! Gumshoe's awesome. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, huh? Edgeworth? That cow dog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the chief police. Just so you don't realize it yet. Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation? So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister? That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences. Officer Marshall? Yeah, Bambina? How can you say that? You and my sister, you were... You and my sister, you were... Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about? I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's a-blowing through the prospector's office. Dry wind or ill will. Someone's up to something here. But who? Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean? Forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean? He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. One person? Who? Hate to say this, but... it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prospector Lena Sky. Chief Prospector Lana Sky. I cannot stop saying Lena. Don't know why. It's Lana. What? My sister? Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets. Some people load them with deals. What, you're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it. Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? Anything I can present him with? Edgeworth isn't here, so... What else could I... Actually, no, let's present this to him. Let's see what this gets me. Alright, compadre, count to 3. Huh? You gotta do that if you're gonna draw evidence on someone. That's what we do in Texas. Remind me never to visit Texas. Oh. No. Nope. So it's either here or it's... Hold on. Let's try this. Shot on that one. No, I wouldn't want you to do that either. Good. Let's see. Where then? I guess back here, but then I gotta show him evidence of some variety that works. So... My sister's cell phone. Last time it was used was 5/18, right after Goodman was killed. Maybe she was canceling her date for the night. Why did Lana make that call? 5:12 p.m. The prosecutor's bright red steed came in at a trot, real slow-like. A trot? My Madonna tells me the crime occurred 3 minutes later. So it seems the chief prospector was lying in wait. Maybe. Waiting for a prince to ride in on his bright red horse. So what you mean is the killer intended to use Edgeworth's car all along. Alright, okay, yeah, this one. But if he died within 1 hour and a half of 4 p.m. Let me think. Obviously that is within the time frame they say it did, but like... Why 4 p.m. in particular? Yeah, draw the blah, blah, blah. Ah, toy shield. Suits the boy well. What exactly could you shield with that? Toy knight, maybe? Officer Marshall, don't you have anything good to say about Mr. Edgeworth? You don't like him, right? We get the point. You know, when I was a detective, I got one of these. Let me guess. Did it have a K for King of Detectives on it? Hey, they could use the same shield over and over. Note to self, the Prospector's Office in Criminal Affairs is surprisingly cheap. You know it. They've gotten cheaper with every passing year, I tell you. Ooh. Let's see, what else could I show him? What's that? Some sort of police passport? This is Detective Goodman's ID card. Strangely enough, we found it a good distance away from the crime scene. Like 10 feet, that's not exactly a good distance. Good distance in this rat hole? If you want distance, get yourself to Texas. Texas? Texas? This is a tiny little crime scene in a tiny little town with tiny little evidence. What's wrong with San Fran, Tokyo? What difference does a few yards make, compadre? Note to self, if you encounter suspicious evidence, think of Texas. Oh, that's what I do all the time. You know, I'm out and about, I find a dead body somewhere, and I'm like, man, I just remembered Texas and how I should be in Texas. I'm Santa Cheeks and SpongeBob or something, I don't know. Anyway. There's no better way to study than to hang out with the pros. What about the cons? You see this? Oh, I've noticed it. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah. Shut up, Emma. Emma, it is literally your sister's phone. Emma, do you not care about anything? Emma, why are you like this? I do like Emma's design, though. It's very nice. Gumshoe, you got anything? Yeah, let's keep his mouth shut. Can we talk? I don't know. Nope. Some kind of campaign, and I think this part, these three letters right here say, or this thing says, Ill Dog Minor. I don't know. Used to be in race cars when I was younger. My friends were even calling me racist. You know, we're all a little bit racist once we see NASCAR going, you know? Hey there, Firewall. Welcome to the stream. Alright. But you know, we see Dale Earnhardt Jr. getting into his like little race car. He goes around the track. We're all a little racist when we see that. It happens. Anyway. Where to go? Edgeworth's not here. I don't really think I have anything else I can show him. Other than the badge. Let's see your badge. Looks pretty round. Oh, badge is a star. A lone star. Shining in the nighttime sky. How have you been, Arrow? I've been just fine. How have you been, Firewall? A beam of light illuminating evildoers who come in the dark of night. Note to self. Evildoers are weak against starlight. Hey, that's a sheriff's badge. Huh. single stab wound was found. Let's see. Yeah, victim's blood, cutting an apple, whatever. Anything else about this that's all screwy or... Nope. So we can do this again then. I need to push this again. What's wrong? You look like I do during finals. You've been alright? Good to hear. Good to hear. Never mind, it's nothing. Let's see, anything else I can press, or... Could try closing the phone, taking out the battery or whatever. Alright, I got nothing. Move to the detention center. Nope. Nothing else here. Maybe there's some kind of evidence I missed. Nope, would not seem so. Or maybe? Look, a stylish glass-walled room. Very nice. You can see the whole parking lot from in there. It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe? Huh? Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later. No. I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just a security guard office. You know, I scored a 97 on my science test the other day. Too bad they don't have a test for common sense. Now, if common sense was really that common, we wouldn't have to call it common sense. See, we got the faucet, we got the wall, we got the... basically everything. Thought that button might be something, but I guess not. Anything else I have not gotten here? I still don't get why Emma's an Aussie. Well, you see, the real answer is that I've completely run out of voices at this point. Or at least kind of run out of voices. Either way. I don't know, maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Probably doesn't, but it might. Let me see, is there anything else I can get over here, though? I don't think there's anything else I can really get from this, so I guess I go back to Gumshoe. There's nothing else I can do here. Edgeworth isn't here. No clues here. A work desk. It's quite tidy, as one might expect. What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. I'd prefer not to have to look at myself while I work. Phoenix's deep-seated hatred for himself. Oh my god. Punished Phoenix. Wow, what an amazing bouquet. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Oh, it must be about their new French toast sticks that I see all the time. Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere before. Here beside it, a giant steel samurai. Wait, I have done this before. Hey, crocky, Mr. Wright. Fancy some chips? Some chips on the barbie. Shrimp on the barbie. A lot of things are on the barbie at the moment. No, Emma, I'm not into Barbies. No, I'm not into... I don't like dolls, Emma. I'm almost positive that we got that one that was about Miss Oldbag before. Yeah, okay. We can't do any evidence, so... Unless... I was gonna try to redial it here because it's probably Edgeworth's phone, but if he's not here to get it, then... Oh, cute! What a pretty tea set. I got more for the instant tea bags myself. Amazing! The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction. There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. Man, I'm just imagining Edgeworth like Resident Eviling some herbs together and he's like mixing different powders to make different effects. He's like, oh, this tea cures poison. This tea helps me regain a little bit of health and stamina. Whoa! What a view. It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor. I guess it would feel important. Incidentally, were you to jump out of this window, the time until impact with the ground would be... Got it. Approximately 3.23 seconds. That's handy to know. Huh. Must be kind of high up then. Okay, so we've examined basically everything here. Essentially, we're out of stuff. We've talked about him with everything, we've shown him everything. I guess back to Gumshoe. Look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And then I said, hey, you do that with your soup. Hey, you do that, your soup will get cold, buddy. That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried. No, not chips, crisps, because in Australian crisps are chips and chips are fries. Oh yeah, forgot about that, that's true. Hey, fancy some crisps there, Mr. Wright? No, Emma, I'm good. And then it's like in the little blue text, it's like, what even is a crisp in this context? I guess he wasn't saluting, he was wiping the tears from his eyes. They look a good pair. Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white? No idea. Why? They model after penguins? Well, I think they're designed after a panda. Wow, I was kidding, but I guess that was not too far from the joke they were gonna make. Huh. A panda? Not that I have scientific proof, just theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory? It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We'd just been at the zoo, see? What about zebras? Or did they not have those at your zoo? The banner here is announcing the crime fighting campaign. Shouldn't they have that campaign active like year-round? Is that not just a thing they should be doing? Nice slogan. I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprinting sets. I don't think it's that kind of campaign. What family wouldn't want to set at home? It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar. I think most families can figure that out without the extra help. The usual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin board here. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911. You know, Mr. Wright, I always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They hardly ever look human. They hardly even look human. She has a point. This thing again. I was wondering about that. What? The Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece. We already saw it do the thing. We already did the Yeah. Oh, wait, did we present him with the blue badger so he talks about how it went somewhere and got broken a little bit? You have to keep your mouth shut on the thing you... Really? The thing you made? Already did this. Alright, come on. Slightly lost. Unless, like, the detectives in there look pretty busy. Just imagine, right now, behind those doors, police drama in action. Somehow the thought fails to excite me. And police in a relatively small font, just so people know what kind of station this is. I always get excited when I come to the police station. Why is that? It just feels like I've jumped into a movie. Huh? You know, with all the police and criminals. Well, I don't know if this is all that exciting. Sure it is. Look at those officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust. Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather. Huh. I mean, did I show him the blue badger thing? Apparently I did. I'm close to... yeah. Man. Alright, hold on. This. What are we doing here? Why did Lana make that call? I'm trying to find out, but you won't let me, game. I already have a little figured out, but... Oh, here's something. Hey, check it out! There's a metal plate here. Looks like the name of all the previous recipients are engraved on it. Wow, one guy's listed a bunch of times. Von Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner. Yeah, that's probably it. Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet this Mr. Von Karma sometime. When she says it, his name does have kind of a ring to it. Huh. Interesting. That said, don't think there's anything else about this that's, like, particularly noteworthy. Okay, so I can't just... hold on. Can't rotate that one. Nothing on the back, but... 5/12 on the 21st. Day of the day of the crime. The murder took place 3 minutes after Edgeworth parked his car. If only he was held up at a couple extra red lights, he wouldn't have been caught up in this whole affair. Well, perhaps. It just goes to show you what never... It just goes to show you never know what'll happen when you run a yellow light. Yeah, that's the lesson. That's exactly what the lesson is, Emma. Anything else? Police department. Something about 300s. I don't know. Anyway, So this is what the back of the badge looks like. And I always thought it had a safety pin. Each badge has a number carved into it. That way you can tell which attorney it belongs to. You mean you couldn't lend your badge to anyone? No, I'd be found out right away. Well, that's no fun. let's see, let's see. What am I gonna do here? I am out of moves. I think. I've already done everything. What am I supposed to do? I'm too good. I've messed something up, clearly. Yes, corpse. 1, 3. Where's the 2? No. Show me where I must go, game. Definitely not anything here. I guess I could try showing her some more stuff. Man, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, alright, shut up. Yeah, we already looked at the... I guess I didn't show him the knife directly. But it's probably gonna lead to this again, isn't it? Yep, okay. Literally the same thing. I might need to look this up. I really have no idea where I'm supposed to go here. I feel like I've exhausted all of my possible options. Like, look at this. Nothing else here can select that I haven't yet. Ah, man, I am losing it. Losing my touch. I used to be an ace at this game. An absolute god. Now, I used to be an ace attorney. Now I'm just a normal attorney. Possibly even subpar attorney. Okay. So. Emma, please have some kind of comment on some of this. Emma! Hate to say it, I probably am gonna have to look this up. I've been wandering around for like the last 20 minutes. Alright, well anyways. Alright. Let me see. Oh. Just need to figure out where I need to go next. Just gonna scroll through a little bit. Oh, bullshit. Bullshit. There's no way this is the right thing to do. Motherfucker! Really? What's this? Looks like a note of some sort. I had to click the trunk. It didn't look like that was available. It's on me for not picking it. Never mind. Whatever. That's my fault. Look, something's written on it. You're right. You're right. Let's see, Sorry, did you meet the big G yet? I finally figured out what I had to do. So, here we are. Let's see. 6-7S122. Unless it's upside down. Because remember, the murder was on the 21st, so that could be 2/21 SL9. There's a name printed above the there's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman. Maybe he fell out of his pocket when he was killed. Well, so? What does it mean, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Note to self, for deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright. Have you really not thought about checking the car boot? You know, for some reason, clicking the actual hood of the car did not occur to me. The hood of the trunk. I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. Goodman's note added to the court record. So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? I guess we've got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone. So, you think we'll be okay? Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana's confessing to the crime. She says she did it. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal. Oh, by the way, Emma? Yes? I know that song your phone plays when it rings. What? It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids? The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place. Your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you talked about? She hung up right away. I see. Cell phone updated in the court record. A detective is murdered and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. A detective is murdered and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. To be fair, Phoenix, do you ever know anything or everything that went on there? For an authentic Aussie experience, you have to make Emma say "Oi" every few lines. Oi, Phoenix, my sister ain't guilty, you see? What do you think, mate? Throw in a few mates in there. And, like, roos. Even if, like, the conversation does not turn to kangaroos, bring up kangaroos. I think I'll just go without progress saving. It'll be fine. February 23rd, 9:34 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 2. How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Frankly, there are still a lot of gray areas. Like whether or not to use an E or an A for gray. It's really a question that's bothered me for years. Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area. Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate. I believe in you, sis. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice. Yes? A defense attorney should never believe their client. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. It'd be fine, error after losing his progress. Yeah. I say that kind of a lot for someone who messes up as much as I do, don't I? Regardless, this isn't a game where that's really a big issue. Not like Resident Evil, you know? A different Capcom game where that is a problem. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that. Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. But there is one decisive difference between you and her. You're more covered up than she is. And also your hair is different. And your eyes. Also your professions. Really, there's a lot of differences, actually. And that is... You're not a defense attorney. Wow, actually the profession was the thing he was gonna say. I believe it's almost time for the trial. I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. My first trial without a Fae helping me. No one's going to bail me out this time. I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself. Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way. Oi! What's all this then? It's more of an English thing though. What's all this then? Or Tuesday? Alright. February 23rd, 10 o'clock a.m. District Court Courtroom number 9. Gray doesn't really sound as good as gray. Yeah, I don't know what it is. There is kind of a difference between it. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Skye. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Edgeworth. It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in the courtroom since his trial. How does he pay the bills? I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not in those of anyone else. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the Edgeworth, we know you are a Steel Samurai weeb. Oh, of course he is. We've seen your office. We know what you're about. And then the entire jury just turns against him, but like one of them is still like, hang on guys, Steel Samurai's pretty cool. It makes sense why he'd be into that. And the rest are like, ah, yeah, fucking weeb. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot. Wow. He's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything. However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. There was a witness to her crime. A professional witness. Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Star, to the stand. The cough-up queen? And then the rest of the courtroom begins throwing stones at both Edgeworth and that one guy. Yeah. Haven't I seen you somewhere? You ordered the caviar lunch, right? Oh, caviar. I've never eaten caviar before. The judge is really wolfing it down. And for you, I have a Fiesta Bowl. Thanks? Will the witness state her name and profession? And you, sir? Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox? It's too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. It is too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste? So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts. My organs, they're collapsing in on themselves. Why have you done this to me? I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca. What the heck does pickled tapioca taste like? Name. Profession. Now. He really does get stuck with like the worst witnesses, doesn't he? Like goddamn, Edgeworth does not have an easy go with things. Me? The name is Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth? Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us. The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating. Hurry it up. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime. Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional. What exactly does that mean? Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Starr was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective. What? What? Miss Starr was a detective? Aha! I know who you are. Cough up. Cough up Queen Angel Starr, Your Honor. Long time no see. Very well, you may continue with the description, Miss Starr. Just who is this lady? If I might have the court's attention over here. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks. I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor spaces, yes? The crime took place by a car in the back of A block in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot. And who was this valiant witness? Why, it was me, Your Honor. That should have been fucking obvious, Your Honor. Objection to your question. Hearsay. Parking lot floor plans added to the court record. Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime? Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor. It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright? I can't agree on principle, Your Honor. It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining? If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Starr. Wait, are they talking about me? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, witness? Somehow I always knew a day like this would come. Objection, Your Honor. Never... Objection, Your Honor. Never speak to me and my son ever again. That was an odd little, interruption, but anyway. Somehow I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I said something. Perhaps it was my finally honed detective's intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand, and then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend? So touching. As you can see, there was no room for doubt. The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman. So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? I'm still thinking about that. It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. Clearly she's a fan of Holy Grail. Okay. Yeah, what do you mean a day like this would come? How did you know? I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime, yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy. I think it's funny how through all the playthroughs and streams I've seen in this game, everybody gives Angel the stereotypical Stacy voice. She kind of just looks like it though, you know? Like, not to enforce stereotypes, but I mean, like, come on, look at her. She looks like she talks like that. She's like the physical embodiment of that. Also, like, how everyone gives Edgeworth the, like the bit of a posh sort of voice, or like, even like an English accent. Just because he's, like, he has a cravat. He's got like that necktie thing. He seems like the kind of guy that would talk like that, you know? Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy. The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted. Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim, killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. Laid off? She was fired? To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro and, you know, my testimony is unbiased and flawless. Very well, you may continue, Miss Starr. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. This boyfriend, he's the detective? Not that boyfriend, the security guard. That boyfriend? You have several? Yes. This boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Care to join? The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants. I'll stick with the lunches, thanks. Yeah, she is too much woman for you, Judge. Don't worry about it. Note to self, the judge had to think before replying. The security guard room is in the lot, in A block. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there. That would be the room with the security sign. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. So, she was in B block when she witnessed the crime. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition at work. You sensed something? So you're saying you had a premonition of the murder? Are you Minority Report? It felt like, how would you say? Oh yes. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds. I have no idea what that means. We get a lot of heart in here. That sounds like something she would know about. I feel like a lot of heart would know something about pumpkins. Not because her hair looks like one, but because, I don't know, she's Southern? Speaking of a detective's intuition, wasn't the victim Mr. Bruce Goodman also a detective? Yes, well, he was like a young cheese. A young cheese? A pale white cheese not yet tangy with experience on the streets. A greenhorn. I wonder if the yet another BF position is still open. Knowing her, it very well might be. Maybe she swaps them out occasionally. We don't know what the turnover rate is for Angel Star's boyfriend status. And do the others know about each other? Like, you think they just kind of like agree to be the boyfriend? Give her a little reverse harem? Then I must be hard, yellowed, and sharp as a tack. Yeah, with the odor of an old cheese to match. We're trying to win the case, Emma. Don't call him an old cheese like that stinks. In any case, there in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. By garish car, you mean? After much debate and speculation from me and some guys, we decided that Lotta is actually from Arkansas. I could see it. Not that I met anyone from Arkansas, I don't think, but like, you know, she talks like this, you know, she talks very fast, talks to the southern accent, talks very quick like that, and then Boomhauser. I don't know. But yeah, Lotta talks really fast. Lotta talks really fast. She got a lot of heart to give. Something like that. That works. Either way, by garish car, you mean Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes. Mr. Edgeworth's? Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's, wasn't it? Indeed it was. What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, you're sure it was the defendant? I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her. If she's telling the truth, we're doomed. Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick. Witness. In your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie. Rookie? Well, he's only in 4 trials. That is kind of rookie-ish. Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me, I'll fry you like a fritter. Crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. That was inspiring. What? I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. Could you call it plagiarism? That is kind of a cute sprite there where she's just jotting it down. I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed. Oh, you meant state? Yeah. She's from the state of Arkansas. Oh, photograph? You took this? The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap, I took a picture. I learned it from Pokemon Snap. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera. Why? I suppose it's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck. Witness, why am I only seeing this photograph just now? You think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs. Well, this most certainly is the defendant. Crime photo added to the court. Crime photo added to the court record. Uh-oh, that is unmistakably Lana Skye. So what was the defendant doing at that time? Let's see. Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying. Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches long. Odd that she knows that much about it. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife, after all. Him? Yes, that's about right. Prosecutors are, by nature, well versed in the locations of a man's vital organs. What? I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set. You can't testify as to her ability to kill an egg. I mean, a person. Perhaps a chicken salad would have... Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor? Why? Why would that be a better metaphor? Because it has meat in it? Well, I guess eggs kind of are meat when you think about it. Like, they could turn into meat if they were fertilized, but technically not. Okay, whatever. So, the defendant was holding a knife. What then? Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime. You did see her raise the knife to strike, no? The defense has a point. Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late. Too late? Yes, the next moment, Chief Prosecutor brought down the murder weapon. I see. It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it. You said that before. Anything else? Scientifically speaking, Miss Starr's testimony is flawless. Sounds pretty fatal to me. What do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty? Is my sister guilty? Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer. Don't smile like that! Let's see, court record-wise, what do we got? Oh, wrong button. I still think it's upside down. Is that a Monty Python reference? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like a Holy Grail joke or something. Let's see. Court records. Anything have anything about this? Let's check that for a sec. That's definitely Edgeworth's car. Let's see. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Alright, in that case, let's see. Anything easy? Let's see, if that was right... I see something that contradicts something that she says. Pointy tip of the knife. Could that be it? Because this looks like the tip right here. It's more like a slash, though. Traces of the victim's blood. That doesn't really contradict it. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we got here. One... Actually... There we go, yeah, because she wasn't holding a knife. And you witnessed this? You saw Miss Skye stab the victim with the knife. As I've already said, yes. I swear to my finest salmon swirl lunch. Comes with a bottle? I'm sure that is a fine lunch. Was this game sponsored by like a lunch company or something like that? Is that why there's so many ads for lunch in it? Or did it just so happen that they were like, you know what Americans like? Boxed lunches. They love having people try to sell them lunch. Don't get me wrong, these lunches look great, but like... Also... I find the concept funny. But isn't that odd? Look at this photo. Look at this photograph. This is the photograph you took at the very moment of the crime. This is the photograph you took of the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Skye not holding a knife? Wait, salmon is turned into sauce? I have to assume so, otherwise it's like, where's the salmon? Is it under all the rice? Like, what's the deal here? How does this work? Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Objection. That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth. Yet it was still stronger than your ever-feeble mind, Mr. Wright. Edgeworth, you don't have to be mean about it. We're already adversaries at work. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing. And how can you tell that? Blood splatter. Huh? See the dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coat? See the dark crimson stains in the chief prosecutor's coat? It's a black and white photograph. Yes, it's hard to tell, but this could be blood. Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. No problem, except you. No problem, except you. Mr. Wright! Mr. Wright! Are you going to just sit there and take that kind of abuse? You got a better idea? Table slam. Wait! That contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime. Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies. That's it? If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go. Good advice. Not sure I understood it, but good advice. I didn't have time to stop her. I think you know, maybe not enough time to stop her, but at least enough time to, like, yell at her or something. Did your detective instincts not tell you to do that? Was that it? Canonically, this game takes place in 2016, and they still can't afford anything but black and white cameras. The future is a very dark time, I guess, in, like, the early 2000s when this game was made. They really couldn't picture camera technology moving forward even a little bit. Or at all, for that matter, I guess. I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Skye was cold, calculating... The guy was cold, calculating like a robot. She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder. She doesn't belong to she's not loyal to a country, a flag, or a system. She is a murderer, and she is very good at what she does. Premeditated? How do you know? Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph. Well, are those gloves? Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves. What the hell? These gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation. Premeditated murder. A serious offense. Witness, add this to your testimony. The murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it. Let's see. Anything that could dissuade her from that. Let's see. Let's just press her on it for now. Never mind. Just gonna press her. What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves? Like driving gloves? The gloves were admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested. They were rubber gloves of the kind used for autopsies. In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, she came to do murder. It's the only possible conclusion one can make. Maybe she was hunting for bugs, dude. You don't know. People do that sometimes. Everything was planned. It was a premeditated crime. Impressive. I'm sorry they took you off the force, Miss Starr. This is bad. This got them thinking this was all planned. If she can prove this claim, the trial's already over. I've got to think of a way to show that this wasn't. I've got to think of a way to show that this wasn't premeditated. It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can. Yeah. Okay. Well, the knife didn't have any prints on it. Let me think. Let me think. No prints. It's premeditated. What do I have that shows that it wasn't? Let me see. Well, let's see. How could it have been premeditated with regards to Edgeworth if that only showed up, like, minutes before he did? No prints. What would it be? I have to present something. Nope, wasn't it. I can tell because the music's playing. Oh boy. No, I lost credit. Alright, 4 HP in a dream. 4 HP in a dream. Alright, nice. Badge? You know, might as well try the badge. I have no other idea what might it be. I mean, I'm not gonna do the badge, but let's see. Huh. Usually in Edgeworth's toolbox. That could be something. Hmm. $221 SL9. Let's see. Not premeditated. Not premeditated. What shows that it wasn't? That it was a spur of the moment thing. Not wearing a scarf in this picture. So that's something. Let's see. I guess by the wall would imply that she did plan on going back there. Trying to think, what would be a sign that it wasn't? It's gotta be something simple. Huh. Murder was planned. How do I show it wasn't planned? Now, this doesn't necessarily mean the murder wasn't planned if they used the knife, because the knife could have just been a weapon that they found on the thing. The murder itself still could have been premeditated. No, not that. This doesn't feel right, like, presenting it, but let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Loss of blood from chest wound. Was caused by a 4.5-inch knife. Hey, Bryce and Riley. Welcome to the stream. What is on the floor plans? Can't tell you why, but it seems like the only thing that fits. I guess, but let's see. Let me try to think. If it was that, then... I guess, yeah, because if she was going to use Edgeworth's car, she wouldn't know that it would be right there. Unless she was trying to pin it on Edgeworth, which... Alright, let's go with your thing. Let's try the floor plans. No, alright, let's see. Starting to feel like I should have saved there. Rubber gloves prove it. Exactly, but what if they don't? Actually, well, let's see if there's another thing I can counter. Stand next to a garish car, that's possible, yeah. Okay. See, does the floor plan negate that, though? If he was in the security room, how is she gonna get there from Lot B? I guess she was gonna go through the stairwell, never mind. Let's see, maybe the note? That might work. It could also be this knife, because... Or the autopsy report. Let's try this. And... Nope. Fucked up. I fucked up. So it's not the autopsy report, it's not the floor plans, and it's not the parking stub. No! Okay. Alright. Let me see. What do I got? What do I got? It said 4.5-inch knife. Meanwhile, this is only 4 inches, so maybe it actually it does have traces of the victim's blood. Never mind. So what could it be? I'm gonna try the note. Let's try that. Nope. I guess the knife since... Yeah, oh, right. Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, that makes sense. That's good. She wouldn't have been able to see the car because of the wall. Look at the floor plans. She was in the B lot, though. She wasn't in the security room. That's why it was taken through a fence. Even then, we already tried the floor plans, and that didn't really work, so let's try this. Yep. Knife is a good call. Should have just used the knife from the start. Witness, do you know what this is? Are you trying to test me? I sell box lunches for a living, you know. I know a snack when I see one. That's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk. Then a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk. Edgeworth's knife. Indeed, it is my knife. What's with this case? The bloody murder of the defendant's chief of prosecutors for the district, right? Mommy, other people... I accidentally skipped it. Alright, never mind. The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony. What's that, rookie? In your testimony, you stated that Lana Skye planned this murder. And that's why she was wearing those special gloves. Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning. However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing? The murder weapon. The knife was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk? Oh my. Yep. Oh. This knife just happened to be the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon. Not the lunches. She's gonna drop them. Order! 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 Great. Now the tide is turning in our favor. Great shame, Mr. Wright. My sister's as good as free. That's a little too presumptuous. Uh-oh. What do you got, Edgeworth? Right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is a humble pie. I mean, does it taste good? What? I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide is turned. Something I wish they gave us is the transcript. Future games have it, but the remastered trilogy doesn't. Really? Let me see. I could have sworn there was a... No, I guess not. But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. Bah. The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. The defendant, Lana Skye, murdered the detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution needs to prove. Nothing else. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. Silly Edgeworth, pie is the dessert. Unless it's like a meat pie, at which point it's kind of dessert, but also kind of not. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing... I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again. Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. How dare you? My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Are you sure you didn't get fired because you weren't good at your job, or...? Really now? Angel's deduction. Lana Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. Okay, well, there's the problem. It was one stab wound. The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it? So if I order the pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy? I mean, depends. How hard is he? In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness. Already know what's wrong with that. I don't even need to hear the whole thing. Ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why they bother filling up the health bar up there with like 10 bars, even though you only get 5 actual things, you know? You say she stabbed him again and again, but you couldn't have witnessed that. Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. With my moss surprise, what the do you really just expect me to believe she walks around with a box full of moss? Expecting someone to eat it? Like, who's gonna eat that? Zorro? That'd be cannibalism for him. I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Star. What do you mean? I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. Why don't you deduct a better caviar recipe, Miss Star? Yeah. The autopsy report states that death was due to the loss of blood from one stab wound. You're right. Good show, Mr. Edgeworth. What a hunk. He's my hero, really. What about my objection? No one noticed? Well, witness. You got the crime scene set, right? What is that sauce? Oh, thanks. I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood, but now I realize that such mistakes are possible. So, you're saying you mistook something for blood? When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast. Splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice. Well, it looks like steak. I think it's like rice with like some sauce on it. I don't know. There are certain occasions where you just get penalized for just 1 out of 10 bars. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Forgot about that. Then tell us what you thought you saw was blood. Testify. Her red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. Hold on. No, bullshit. I already noted this. Miss Star, why do you suck? Why do you suck, Miss Star? Why are you so bad? Miss Star, I demand an explanation. The witness is clearly not suited for detective work. Ooh, God damn, Edgeworth. Agreed. Solid agree. What? The suspect was not wearing a scarf or a muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you proved it yourself with this photograph. Huh? But that can't be! Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless. Jesus Christ, Edgeworth. Just eviscerating her. It's just rice with ketchup, I can relate to that. Yeah. It's a simple meal. Congratulations, perhaps you finally found your true calling in life. Oh, man. He is brutal. Harsh words. But good. She's just an L detective. Yeah, she's really good at finding those L's. They seek her out, even. In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails. What was my objection? Chopped liver? But it was there. A scarf. No, not that, but something red. Really. Well now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business. What? Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that. The Sigma Male theme song must be played over and over in Edgeworth's head right now. Oh, absolutely. His Sigma Male grind set is playing 24/7 in his car. We just couldn't hear it because the stereo was off. Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least. I better remember at least a few things accurately. Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of our testimony. The most important part? You can read his mind? He said that in his head. The part where your sister stabs the victim. This next testimony might just be the moment of truth. Apprehending the suspect, alright. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. Okay. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Oh yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile. Weren't you behind a fence? You were quite determined about this scarf, aren't you? I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. The cobras are snakes. That's me, Angel Star. That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake. See? Man, Phoenix and I are like the same person. Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten. No thanks. Note to self. Mr. Rod is weak against poisonous snake bites. It says so right in his character sheet, yeah. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. An oil drum? Hard to imagine. Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rawr. How did she get there from the fence? Exactly, that's what I'm thinking. She's definitely behind the fence. She's on the fence about her statement, you see? Yeah, exactly. Well, Mr. Wright, if your cross-examination, if you will. Okay, yeah. That I agree with, yes. Let's press her on this. You say quickly, were you close to the suspect? As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. Maybe I should press her for more details. Press her. I'd like to see this on the floor plans just to be safe. Yeah, let's make sure before we ruin ourselves, you know? The Lunchland car was... She was a visitor, thus she was parked in B block. So you witnessed the murder from here? That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes. Is this correct, Miss Star? Is that correct, Miss Star? Yes, that's right. But there was a chain link fence in front of you. I went over it, of course. Amazing! The cough-up clean lunch lady athlete, indeed. It would have taken a little time to climb over the fence. She couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast. Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet high, too. So how did Miss Sky not get away? I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and press her a little more because I don't want to ruin my last little shot there. 1 HP in a dream. She mentioned the muffler. What exactly did she say? What exactly did she say? If I remembered exactly, I would have told you in my testimony. Cheeky. Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler. Muffler? I barely know her. Just that one word? So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else? Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone. Phone? She can't mean... Sure, ask further. Her phone, do you mean this cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Yes, ultimately. Why didn't I save? Good question, good question. Why didn't I save? Why did I think I could just get away with it? Why am I always like this? Ultimately. My memory? It's like a salmon heading upstream, you see. No, the court doesn't see, mister. The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall. On the wall? That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall. Apparently, it was out of order. And so she used her cell phone. Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day. Good witnessing, witness. What about a scar muffler instead of a scarf? What about a car muffler? It could be. We'll see. Let's press her a little more. Good witnessing? Whatever happened to good testifying? You should of course add this to your testimony. The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. Muffler was heard over the call during Do you think you could restate your testimony from the court? I was going to ask the same thing. I'll only say this one time, so listen close, rookies. The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. So she pulled out her own cell phone out of her pocket. And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence. And then, when I boldly grabbed her arm, the chief prosecutor hung up her phone. And you saw her doing this. What is it, Mr. Wright? Based on where we found the phone, that's a problem, but... Either way, no point in rushing into it. She made to escape. Can you be more specific? She brushed aside my hand and ran. It was a terrible sight to see, like a dollop of lard in a pate foie gras. Huh? She even kicked over an oil drum at me. An oil drum? There was an oil drum lying on its side at the scene of the crime. But it's strange. What's that? If she wanted to escape, why didn't she run the other way? The other... The parking lot entrance. That's right. It doesn't make any sense that she would run from behind the partition to the oil drums. Excellent. More mysteries. I wish you could solve a few before finding more, though. So Miss Sky tried to run. I'm sorry my sister's so suspicious, Mr. Wright. Not as sorry as I am. How did she see that was definitely behind... How did she see that she was defiantly behind the wall next to the phone? Good question. But you didn't do it. You have to believe me. That I can believe. I do think it's the floor plans. I think that's gonna be our little ticket there. Yeah, let's go with the floor plans. Damn it! That should have been it, though. It is faulty. It's because of the floor plans. No! I think it'll just let me restart the testimony, though. That'll be fine. No! I must be on the wrong track. Alright, yeah, enough. I'm guilty. I fucked up. Guilty. My first one in the entire franchise at this point. Not like all games, but like this is the first one with this game, at least. This playthrough, I should say. Court is adjourned. I messed up. She's wearing the muffler. Yeah. I was the chosen one. I was supposed to bring balance to the court, not leave it in darkness. Man. And I did not. Ah, fucking hell. Well, I'll be getting us back to that point by the next stream, because holy shit, that was a problem. Completely avoidable. God damn it, I messed up. Alright. Well, everyone, I'll see you all next time in the next stream where I get us back to that point off camera, and then we'll be back there. God damn it. Completely avoidable. I should have listened to you, Firewall. I'm sorry. Sorry trying to use the phone. Maybe. Either way. Alright, well everyone, I've been Arrowhead, your favorite VTuber Android. I'll be back tomorrow with some Outer Wilds, which is that time loop game, which is puzzles or whatever. I'll remember to save that game. I'll get us back to the point we were at off camera. And see you all then. Have a lovely morning, day, or evening. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. And goodbye for now.